Oh wow, hi! Turns out, not only did the Spotify not keep playing, so you guys have been silent for a little bit, and I'm terribly sorry, that's really annoying. I took 6.5 minutes to get here. Yeah, sorry about that. I clicked go live a little bit before I realized I was actually ready, so hi! Welcome to the stream, everybody. What is going on in chat, because I've missed absolutely everything. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Oh, it actually looks like I'm a little bowl. Like, I have like half of my hair. That's so weird. Fine, my hair's in a bit of a mess today. I'm not sure why. Oh, here we are. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Today I'm going to be creating Sam, my boyfriend, the moderator, Pastorus in the chat, in The Sims, because we were discussing it the other day. And essentially, because a long time ago where Sam made me and him in The Sims 4, and I found it weird that when he was playing, he decided to go and try and flirt with another Sim girl, and not my Sim self. You know, I was like, you can't do that. That's not fair. I exist. I now have to make him, and if I do any challenges that concern, babies, relationships, any of that stuff, I always have to date him first, is what I've been told. Um, so that's a thing. Hi, I'm not too bothered about it. At the end of the day, it means I get to make my boyfriend. So in The Sims, because I haven't done it in a while, and I definitely need to redo it because packs have been updated. My glasses are super dirty. Hey Sam, I imagine you're listening. I think my glass cleaners are in the living room. Can you get them for me so I don't have to leave because that's a bit awkward. Can I make him evil? Wow, you just full on watched me squint and struggle to try and read that. I cannot see that message. Oh, maybe my top's doing a good enough job. I'm probably not going to make him evil for the simple fact of I want it to be a true representation, and I wouldn't say he's necessarily on the levels of evil. Not quite yet. Also, you're not really a klepto, are you though? Let's be honest. These glasses make my face look so weird. I feel so weird. How? Oh, one sec. I've got to go change my glasses. They're too odd. They're too odd. These ones are even more dirty. Okay, I don't think Sam heard me, so I'll be right back. Didn't even mute. You can hear Sam in the background asking me what I'm doing, and I slammed the door. I'm so sorry. Hi, hello. I went and got glass cleaning wipes. Hi. I needed to clean my other glasses because I want to wear them more. I hope we're not having drop frames. Do let me know if we are. We had this last time. If you didn't see it in my Discord, so if you don't follow me on Discord, basically, you don't follow me. You're not in my. You're not in my sorry, you're not in my Discord channel server thing. Our Wi-Fi router died after like not even having it for a full 2 days, so I'm back on weird internet situation. So likelihood is stream may crash. That's probably something I should have mentioned at the very beginning. Oh, not the cereal thing and again. I don't know what's with me and my weird speaking. I've only not streamed for 1 day, so the fact I'm struggling so much is a little bit weird. Why is just that one bit of hair so floaty? Oh, honestly, having a headset to hold all of that down is kind of a blessing in that regard. Hi, welcome to the stream. As I already said, I'm going to be making Sam in Sims 4. Sam is my boyfriend. Will I be showing pictures? Maybe. I'll be needing to look at pictures to actually get a good likeness of him. So we might as well at this point move over to the game, which, oh yeah, I haven't actually set up to show yet because I'm a fool. I'm a big fool. I've actually clicked all the wrong buttons for this right now. Oh. The artificial ice that you get it. Okay. Pour water. That's a sentence. Huh. Hi. So this is the To Be Sam. This is the me that I made recently. I kind of redid a sim that I already had because I was like, I want something different. So I still have the old main outfit that I actually had last time here. But we have this. That is the main new outfit because I feel like it more represents my heart. The banana shirt is very much based off a top that my parents got me that was completely yellow that has something to do with banana car, and that's a very long joke that I don't really want to get into right now. But we might as well go in and pop his name in, you know. I don't even know what to give him with this. I don't even, like, you know what, let's go on looks. I have my phone here. Bring, banana phone. I have my phone here, so we'll do it this way where I can look at pictures because I have, honestly, way too many pictures of him on my phone. But, you know, that's what it is like being in a relationship. You know, you have pictures of each other. Okay. Let us, again, I have a much nicer photo that would be much better for me to look at. And it's a nicer photo, by the way. Not because, like, it's bad, it's just... It's more straight on so you can actually see what his face looks like. But I can't find it because I'm blind, apparently. Come on, where are you? Aha. Well, it's not there, so never mind. Bring, banana phone. Sorry, that's actually kind of gotten in my head now. Do you know what the photo I'm looking for? Sam, you probably know exactly which one I'm looking for. It's the one I took of you, like, right at the beginning of quarantine. I have a lot of pictures of ferrets on my phone I've just seen. I don't know where that photo is. Anyway, I know what my boyfriend looks like. I'm not that bad. I promise. Am I? Maybe, actually. You know what, maybe. Okay. I low-key should just be like, hey Sam, come model for me, but he's playing a game right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I'm just gonna go in for it, because at the end of the day, we ain't gonna get anywhere if I just keep looking at photos. So... Now, Sam actually has quite light brown hair. It's very much not his face, but I'll find something similar, nor is it his hair. Like, okay, I'm playing with the ears, that's not what I wanted. Like, you don't really... I feel like I need to say you, because I know he's watching, but at the same time, my brain's like, I shouldn't be saying you, because that implies I'm talking to everyone. But no, he doesn't have, like, the fullest full beard, if you've ever seen it. Like, it is kind of more fuzz. Maybe he might have darker hair, I don't know. He definitely has, like, a more, like, lighty brown, but I think the face is really throwing me off at the minute. I mean, it's not very similar, but it's kind of the general shape. Then again, that's probably more the general shape. Let's go for his eyebrows first. I feel awkward doing this on stream now that I've realized, but hey ho. You're not gonna... Okay, it's not, that's fine. Sam has quite the luscious brows, to be honest. They're like a lovely shape and it's just not fair. Like, honestly, that's it. It's just they need to be adjusted to be like more down. Not like that, but like round, and I don't know why I'm unable to do that. Is my game having a fit? I do not know why it is, but here we are. Sorry, I have 2 bits of chocolate that I brought in here with me, and I need to eat them before they completely melt. The heat in here is a little unbearable. Honestly, this might be the closest to his hair we'll get. The first one I click on, right? That's just too neat. That definitely gives me more Sam vibes. Me and Sam actually have like the same eye color. It's really weird. So what I did with my Sim self, you'll see, is I made her eyes quite big. So I'm gonna do that with Sam as well. As in, to make it look a little more cartoony. What just saddened me is like none of the guys' eyes, barring these ones, have any sort of like... Why can't I like actually angle these down at all? That's weird. Normally I can. I mean, I guess that's fine. Okay, I need a better angle to be able to actually do his nose well. This is not how his eyes are gonna stay. I should probably sort those out before I move. But it just seems like things are... Look, I know you don't have a parting. Like, I know you don't. But like, every single hair in The Sims basically has a parting unless you're going for a quiff. And so I'm trying to be accurate. And I can only do that so much. Whoa. Okay, they're just not the right... Like, I want you to have eyelashes because you have nice eyelashes, but none of these ones like... Oh wait, is that them? See, no, it's not. This is more accurate. There's like, I can't think of a good way to do that. It's these. Okay, these need a lot of adjusting to be able to get your eyes though. Yeah, firstly I actually need to find a good picture with your eyes open. Honestly, it's really not that far off, which is the weird bit. But like, this also just feels so weird. Like, maybe they're a little bit too big, I don't know. I think it's because I opened the top lid like that. Messy out of the shower shortish. I mean, this could theoretically be messy. Like, my hair naturally has a parting. And it will naturally fall into that parting. I think it's just harder to have a hair that doesn't have a parting. Like, I mean, you can kind of go like this, but then that's not really your hair either. Like, your hair very much is this if it didn't have a parting. You know what I mean? Like, unless you want to go for that. That was your hair through quarantine, let's be real. But like, there's nothing else here that's... I mean... No, I literally just clicked on that, didn't I? And I honestly don't look at custom content for guys that much either, because I'm lazy. Like, every hair seems to have a parting. Like, whether that's... Like, this is another one that technically doesn't. But, like, definitely this one is the closest we're gonna get. Like, your hair doesn't... You don't... I know you don't have a parting, but I have to get it closer. Like, I have to get it as close as possible. You're also not this tan, but I haven't fixed that yet. Like, you're more tan than I am, to be fair to you. These are also not your lips, nor is it your nose. I just don't have like a normal picture of you that I can find right now. This is where I randomly get one. Why do you need one? Since I can just make you bold. If you were that mad about it. Okay, one sec. We'll go in here and see if we can get a nose that's kind of accurate. Honestly, that nose is almost perfect. Unfortunately, the controls in here doesn't seem to be correct. Like, they're not working properly, and I can't do a lot of the stuff I'm used to. Also, these eyebrows are actually just generally too high on the face. And the eyes look weird, okay? Just, they look weird, and I don't know why they look so weird. I don't like it. It's because when you enlarge on them, they get so pointy on the inside. And that is not how it is. I know you have hair, but you're complaining. So I'm trying to help your complaints. I know I've literally just basically come in here and... God, I'm redoing the eyes, but here we are. I think it doesn't help the green right now, like this on him. It just looks a little odd. Okay, I would say the nose is relatively accurate. I also don't like spending like 4 hours in CAS on stream. It feels wrong. Honestly, I wouldn't even say the lips are all that wrong either, which is weird. Like, honestly, that's low-key correct. You have a slightly bigger lip than your top lip, you know. Now it's time for the ears. Little ears. Honestly, I reckon what I found with mine was it wasn't until I put the glasses on that it like felt right, like it looked correct. Also, Sam's glasses are technically a dark blue. He does also have grey ones though, so I think I'm gonna give him grey. These do not fit on your face. What is that about? Do they not fit on my face? Why is that so much more noticeable on this dude? I don't know. Also, you are not this puny. Not that you have, like, weight necessarily. Let's give you an average build. You have some muscles, you know, you've got nice thigh. This is gonna be so weird to what, like... Okay, one sec. Wow. I've just realised something's wrong with my sim now. Oh no, that's accurate. I don't have that muscle, but I'm also not, like, super skinny, you know? The thing I noticed is that this doesn't really work very well in terms of, like, hips. Sam has some good calves, you know. This feels weird. I don't like it anymore. I regret my decision to do this. Okay, we do have to come and give tiniest belly. That's fine. Maybe it is the hair. I don't know. Darker hair? Maybe just darker beard? Oh god, can you imagine me trying to make a copy of our flat? That'd be honestly kind of impossible. Like, I mean, I could do it, but at the same time, like, there's no way to have it be an actual flat in The Sims, if that makes sense. Okay, I genuinely don't want to. I'm not even that good at making mails in The Sims, which is even worse. Doing something like this. Honestly, for the most part, I think that's pretty accurate. Now I've got to figure out what to give him, and Sam genuinely just wears the most basic things, which is a t-shirt and jeans. Which, like, I'm not going to complain about, obviously. It's just I want to make sure I get them right. I could attempt to do a copy of our flat if you desperately want me to. But let's see if I can get through making you in The Sims first, shall we? Every time I make a mail in The Sims, it always kind of just feels like I haven't done them justice. Like, currently I think you're too tanned, for example. Like, your skin tone's not correct. Oh no! Very good point. Mikey's muted. I always forget about that when I have to restart the streams. Almost always, anyway. Hi, welcome to the stream. Life is tough, dude. It was one of those times where, like, I would have much rather preferred to have, like, the Wi-Fi cut out, because then I wouldn't have lost the progress. Because, let's be honest, that was half-hour worth of progress. Well, technically 20 minutes. And it's just gonna be so long. It was a good catch, thank you so much. That's super cute. She's super pretty. That's really annoying. But oh well, bye-bye. He looks a bit like Shaggy, doesn't he? Leave Sam like that? No. Definitely not. Sam is getting very much naked. Another thing I actually need to remember is even on my sim, Bold Sam, no, it's not happening. Bold Sam is not happening. I just need to go back and actually, you know, sort stuff out. To be fair, the eyes are more accurate now, probably, than they were earlier. Hopefully because I have kind of already done it, that eyebrow is not right, my friend. Because I kind of have already done it, I'm hoping that it's going to be Big Cranium Sam. Oh god. I'm hoping that for the most part this won't take too long. And I was also hoping that maybe my controls would fix itself, but they're still a bit wonky, it would seem. Hi everyone, welcome back to the stream. I'm very sorry that that happened. This happens sometimes, you know? Just doesn't feel right anymore. It just looks wrong. I'm not giving Sam an afro, no. He doesn't have one. Might as well. Whatever do you mean? Accurate is it? Oh god, calm down. You're perfectly fine. Okay, let me shove some glasses on him quick. Honestly, how different is the grey and the black? Not that different whatsoever. Well, that's his face mostly done, I guess. Other than maybe the ears. To be honest though, his bottom lip is like, well, it's not quite done. Here we go. Okay, now we need to just very quickly try and sort out the body. This is so much effort. I was so happy to be kind of done with it because I felt awkward about, like, you know, just generally being like, this is what my boyfriend looks like with only underwear on, you know? Feels weird. It just doesn't look right anymore. It's really kind of frustrating. Got a bit like bit thicker thighs than that, I will admit though. Okay, let me just shove a pair of jeans on him. That's not jeans. Honestly, not accurate enough. They are too tight. Sam likes his baggy jeans. Why is it so easy to find a good pair of jeans first time around? Like, oh, I picked these and then changed the color, didn't I? Right, that makes sense. Okay, and I just chucked that top on him. I'm gonna very quickly... There's just something wrong about the head, and it's most likely the hair. Possibly just generally the mouth as well. I've never noticed that about glasses, by the way. That is so weird. Cheapy! Okay. It's fine, like, close up it looks right, and then you go farther away and it's like, Also, I am just very... okay, we're just gonna have to randomize his traits and stuff for now. Just so then I can sit here and save this part, because I don't want to lose it again. I also do need to change stuff on myself, so with that done, I'm gonna very quickly just come here and make sure... I don't feel like that's my voice. Trashy! Von Z-School! That is definitely not it. Definitely not that. I mean, I guess that's correct. We might as well do some. I mean, I guess, like, that makes sense to me. Sam wears polos, a lot of, not polos, sorry, he wears just like your typical shirt. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he wore something like that. Like that specific top too. I feel like his jeans are that color as opposed to the slightly darker one. And then, Sam typically currently just wears like his running shoes always. And so I wish there was a white-black version of them. He also did wear Vans, which I know they're not Vans, they're Converse style, but I also don't have Vans that are the lace-up high-top shoes, I don't think, anywhere. Like, is there like... his trainers are more black than they are anything else. Like black with a strip of white. Kind of like a Nike shoe, but it's not Nike, if that makes any sense to anyone. Like, I don't know whether to go with that or just go with the red shoe that I know about. No, you don't. You really don't need any more belly. The weird thing about bellies in The Sims 4 is it just, when you pull out the stomach to make them, like, have a bit more fat there, they look just incredibly pregnant. So, like, for example, that adds, like, tub randomly on the side and also on the front. Like, if you're, like, this sort of build. Also, is that just meant to be, oh, you're more curvy? Anyway, if you pull it out just here, like, it's like that isn't health, like having fat work. That's basically the pregnant belly. But anyway, it's my own mental fight, I guess. But no, I don't know whether to just go with like... But that is like just generally how the Sims work. From the front, you could have a pregnant Sim and not notice. But from the side, oh, there it is. And again, that's just like a lot of people say, like, oh, you know you're having a boy because, you know, you can't see it from the back. But Hunt, some insight on what shoes you'd wear would be great. Like, I know you have 2 pairs of shoes, but I feel like it's almost like, oh gosh, it's almost just like not trying hard enough if I use these. But then this is literally a pair of shoes I know you had. I mean, the top's fairly accurate. I feel like you would have gotten it in black or red, but black just looks better with the thing. Oh yes, a Pokemon shirt. Maybe not. Trainer slash Vans, like, I know, which is why I've given you Converse, because that is the closest thing we have to Vans in this game. Now I gave you red ones because like you had red Vans, and that was something you always wore. So I was like, this makes a lot of sense to me. Other than that, that's a pretty basic outfit from you. While you deliberate with yourself about that, I'm gonna go stick glasses on the rest of your outfits for the most part. That blue doesn't look anything near the blue that your glasses actually are, which makes me sad, because otherwise I'd put them as that colour. Oh wait, you wouldn't... Do you wear your glasses when you're running? You do. I did say red. I put red. You wouldn't wear them when you're swimming. You'd wear them when you're warm though, that's fine. You'd wear them when you're cold. Okay, I should maybe have gone through and made sure you weren't wearing any other random accessories when I was doing this. Nope. Sometimes they're hitting, which is why we're... Well, yeah, they were burgundy, but at the same time, like, that's a shade of red. So... Why is that black, like, just off? Also, you can see the difference between what custom content I have for The Sims for guys and versus gals, you know? Is there anything with a bow tie? Because, so, that's nice. That's a much nicer looking jacket, I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason why I mentioned the bow tie is Sam actually has a bow tie, and he's worn it before, and it's very funny. And I say that because bow ties to me always just seem a bit humorous. Like, that seems too business, so not that. I disagree. Okay, athletic. Now, I know exactly what you wear when you're doing athletic stuff. The amount of times I've seen you run is honestly kind of funny. This does mean I actually need to find you, like, trainers, though, which you may have to deal with them being mostly white as opposed to mostly, instead of mostly black. Yeah, I think those are not exactly accurate, but I might just give you them because they're actually close enough. Oh, it's so warm in this room. This is the problem with, like, one problem I have with streaming, right? So when I stream, I keep the door closed to attempt to keep much noise like outside the room because I'm in the bedroom. But that means I don't get any like airflow from the rest of the flat, and it just makes this room very warm because my PC gets very warm. So yeah. Now I just kind of need a plain white t-shirt. Some white shorties. They're just a bit long. But they feel a bit too short. Like, it feels like it should just be like more half thigh. But they're more close to that than that. To be honest, what type of cereal you have with it could be really nice. It'd be like having porridge with some jam in it. You know? You see, also, that message just makes me feel very proud that you came up with that one. But this doesn't look right. You do wear a white top when you run, right? Maybe it's just because that's not completely white. Are these any better? They're the right thing! I mean, cornflakes and jam could also be quite nice, to be fair. Like, imagine having that. I know obviously it's not with milk, right? But like, imagine having that as like part of your buttercream in the middle of like a cake or something. Oh, like you get a bit of crunch but the sweetness, you know? Also, I feel like I almost want to give you white shoes because they just kind of fit more. Oh, I'll do those actually because you got... Although, I could now give you these and it would match really not well. Okay, sorry, you're getting blue, black, and white shoes. Also, these are not what we want here, but... Okay. I like the slippers, but not accurate. I mean, how accurate are we being? Like, do I put you in long bottoms? You never wear long bottoms. Like, you usually lounge around in shorts at the minute, or your jeans. Okay. On a night out, I'll be honest. Because this is what party word to me is, night outs, right? Sam will probably just go out in, like, his polo. Oh, I've got hiccups. They hurt. They're a different pair of jeans. I actually prefer these ones. Weird. Sam will wear the exact same jeans. At most, he'll wear a polo, but I haven't seen him personally go out in a polo in a very long time. But I will give him a polo just to... Okay, he also wouldn't wear it tucked in, though. So that's... I've also seen him wear something like this, but that is not flattering. And that's not really a polo, but I'm not a fan of the stripes. Why do so many of these have stripes? But it looks like you may be getting a polo, Sam. I don't actually know if you can hear me all that well, to be honest, because we're on bad internet, so, you know, we're both sharing it, and you know what that means. Genuinely looks almost exactly like something he's worn out before. But but I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Like, I was kind of hoping for the, that one's more accurate, actually. I was hoping more for, like, a polo. Which makes me sad, because it turns out there's not a lot of polos in this game. And I haven't got any custom content for it. So I feel a little bad about that. Okay, we'll have to go with that. I must admit, I've never actually gone swimming with Sam. So I'm just gonna imagine he'd wear something like that. Like, the only pair of swim shorts I've ever had, like, seen Sam buy, or wear for that matter, is a pair of swimming shorts he bought recently, which he then cut the webbing out because he didn't realise they were swimming shorts when he brought them. And he was like, well, I need them for something else. So, like, he needed them just to wear around generally, because it was warm and they were cheap. He also didn't realise, as I said, that they were swim shorts. So, I'm gonna guess. Oh, he's wearing a ring. We need to... He isn't. Okay, never mind. I'm just blind. Do you know what? I think it might be that the eyes are too big. But then they match mine, so I don't know. Okay, warm wear is pretty easy to go off for here. I feel like it only makes sense that we actually put him in. Sorry, I stopped halfway through my sentence because I got very distracted. I don't think Sam really wears, he doesn't wear anything tucked in, that's for sure. That looked... it was in Spa Day. Ah! Look at that! That was actually kind of perfect. And do you know what? Even... I clicked off of it too quick. Even more so, I'm gonna come in here and change the shoes to the grey ones. Because now that makes more sense like that. There's a... Oh, that's actually, I think, like, not a great top for this. I keep leaning this way, so I'm very quickly going to nudge my camera over so I'm actually more center. Sorry. Turns out I just sit weirdly in my chair. And my camera's off-center for that reason, but I feel more center when I'm sat like this. Oh, there's a polo. None of them are nice swatches though. Like, I'd like this, but maybe in like a different color. Like, I don't know. But no, he'd usually just wear another like circle neck top. Honestly, something plain like that even. Like, even the top I put on him earlier, like, he'd wear that in hot weather, you know? I don't know what I'm searching for, but it'd be like this. And I'm pretty sure he owns a top that's got these colours on it. I don't want to give him the same top, the exact same top. This is where I need to go CC shopping for guys, because I just don't have nearly enough in here for me to feel content, you know? It's just nothing really all that accurate unless we give him a little pocket. Even then, that doesn't really work. It doesn't look right. Huh. I mean, in the same way that I don't have a variety in my meals. You know? I'm pretty sure this is really old CC that I got. I can't believe I missed all these tops, actually. Okay, so that's Dan and Phil merch. Wow. Like, it's just not... Like, I feel like you might wear a Gengar shirt or something. Or maybe like a Pokemon shirt like that. It's just I don't normally see you in like a dark... Sorry, I don't normally see Sam in like a dark blue coloured like shirt, you know? I think the shoes aren't helping me right now. And I'm gonna choose different shoes. I'm gonna choose more of like the rubber shoes I picked earlier. If I can find out where they are. Here's the problem with a lot of these things. They're just hard to find. Then he doesn't have them high up either, so that just looks wrong. Like, these look kind of right because of the blue in the shorts. But then the top just throws it all off. Like, I kind of prefer it just to be a white top. Oh. Pretty sure there's just a white swatch. Yes! I mean, if there's a nice one in here, then maybe I'd give that. To be honest, it may not be something he'd wear. Like, not exactly, but it's quite close. And during winter, don't even get me wrong, he'd wear the exact same thing he would wear normally. Like, he'd maybe have a coat on. Maybe. If you're lucky, he'll have a coat on. We'll give him... no, we'll give him the red shoes, I think. For this. Honestly, not gonna lie, that is rather accurate. And he doesn't wear hats. He'll wear a hood, but he won't wear a hat. Okay. I mean, it's not wrong. Like, his formal is very formal. He doesn't have like a casual formal, so I'm just gonna do more of a casual formal, which in reality is going to be me attempting to find a like shirt, a short sleeve shirt. And I don't know how many of those exist in this game. Okay, I want a button up, but I want a short sleeve button up. I mean... eh. This blue one actually kind of reminds me of one that he got given by his mum. And also for like his casual formal, like this also kind of looks like a bit of a party outfit. I wouldn't say he'd wear my I don't know. I feel like he has his formal and then he has his casual formal and then sport, like sleep, party, because I don't want his like casual formal to look too much like the party, which it would if I put the jeans on it. But like, don't get me wrong, if Sam wore black jeans, I bet he'd wear jeans instead of trousers. Like, he'd wear jeans. But it doesn't look right with those anyway, so it's fine. Okay. He's mostly done. And I'm gonna save because I'm paranoid. I assume it's saving over the last time I saved. But it's not letting me save right now. Oh, it's actually because of this. Never mind. Okay. So what I'm going to give him is I'm going to give him the computer whiz, because to be honest, that's the closest thing I'm going to be able to get to like his job, which I'm assuming is his aspiration. Other than that, traits. I'm going to say active. Sam is quite active when he has the chance to. He likes running quite a bit, so I feel like it's only right that he is. Also, I have this custom trait called Programmer, so I think that's quite good. And again, if you don't have this trait, it's I don't know if I fancy putting it in. What else do we have? Snobster, no. I don't want to give him bad traits, by the way. I want to give him accurate traits. He's a little clumsy, I'm not gonna lie. He's quite the clumsy boy. I'm just trying to see if there's anything better that makes me think that's a Sam trait, but I feel bad giving him clumsy, to be honest. Because, like, for example, you look at my traits, it's like, I'm creative, a bit of a geek, and a cat lover. And you come over to Sam, it's like, he's active, he's a programmer, and he's clumsy. Like, I could just give him geek as well. But that is just about games. And it feels like he's already got something to do with games because, like, well, I say to do with games. It's not. He has the game stuff, like, within his aspiration. Clumsy. Sam, can you hear me? Are you here, my friend? Well, my boyfriend. Has anyone else seen like that trend going around where like you're on the phone to someone and like your significant other gets in the car and you're like, yeah, I'm just with my friend? Weird. Weird to do that. I mean, I'd say this is pretty accurate. It looks like him in my opinion. I don't know. I think it looks like him. You know, like... the struggle of my brain being like, does it not? Do you actually think it does? Like, what are you thinking here? Like, I think it does. I think these are mostly accurate. Okay, I'm gonna play around with the picture. Because that makes sense to me right now. Come on, picture. Also, I can't even make them in a relationship right now. This is taking so long. It's so much more annoying when there's two Sims. because they've both got to be in decent poses. Do you know what? That's fine by me. So I have this like this because I wasn't going to originally have both of us, and I won't be uploading these to the gallery as of right yet, because they're not actually set up to be able to go up on the gallery, really. I can also bin this one now. I do have myself, but I'm going to have to redo that one. I'm just going to go ahead and be like, boop, bye-bye, and then redo this one and actually go, boop, save it again. Because I changed, like, very, very slight things. I didn't actually take... No, I'm fine with that picture. It's fine. Here we go. Right, we have that. Let's do... I don't know why I'm using our usernames. It just makes more sense to me to do it that way. We got Passaris, hashtag Sam. I'm not actually done with this yet. I will admit that. I'm gonna put Simcells. Cool. These aren't even cancel. These aren't even gonna be uploaded to the gallery as of yet. Because I can't be bothered to do that right now. But yeah. Here we are. I actually need to download us again. Actually, like, replace us. Here we go. Now, okay, I was gonna say, where's our traits? You know, I had to put them on. I will admit, I have no idea what I'm gonna do right now. Now that I've actually made us. I guess we're just gonna play a game? I didn't plan much further than this. I didn't expect it to only take like an hour. To be honest, we should probably go live in Windenburg because that's like meant to be the British one that rains a lot, so. If this one's cheaper, which one's bigger? This one. We'll go live over here. I don't know. I guess I just play for a little bit. This feels weird. Okay, one sec. Let me go ask Sam. He'll know. Let me ask Sam his opinion. Hey Sam. What I do. I've made you. Which seems a little weird, but here we are, you know. Oh. Oh yeah, you said about the flat. Right. There is the flat that we can do. I guess I just build it on this lot and try and make it look as nice as I can. Right, so we've got another day of me building. So this house is what we currently have. Our flat doesn't look like this, but I feel like it'd be wrong to completely remove this style from Windenburg, as literally every other house around it is in this style. So essentially, we have our flat. I'm going to try and make our flat in this lot, which honestly is probably way too small. But I'll try and make our flat. God, I don't know what to do. I guess I'm going to cheat the money because it really doesn't matter to me. Okay, I'm not going to bulldoze the entire house because I do want to keep the general stuff just off to the side to make sure I keep the aesthetic. Let me just pop a wall here. And that way I can just take some other things so I can keep, you know, how it is. And I'll keep these trees as well, because I guess, because why not, you know? And there's no other windows that you use, so that's fine. I'm just gonna come out here and go boop. Oh, there's nothing to delete. Let me just go down. We'll go down again. Whoa, did I not actually delete stuff from up here? Wow. Weird how you actually have to be selected on site. Anyway, let me just viciously delete everything. There is something to delete there. We've got a general look at what things are gonna look like over here. Thing is, I don't have any any pictures in my head of how this, like, how our flat actually looks. Like, that's the main issue I have. I'm also gonna come in here and just delete all of them. Because I will just get our own stuff, that's fine. How... Like, it's not even really a box. That's the problem. So if we're saying this is the entrance, because it is the entrance, you essentially walk in through a door. Also, why are we on, like, that high of a wall? I haven't lived here long enough to do this from memory. Okay, let's just start off by doing rooms. Because I can do the rooms, I think. So essentially what we have is... We have, like, that is our, that's, like, our living room. You know, like, we have this little nook that sticks out and such. And we have that on every single room. Okay, and I say it's the living room, but it's also the kitchen. And that's kind of like where the kitchen ends, and it has like the two walls there. It really is just a 2 by however many that is, I'm pretty sure. To be honest, it's not though. It's actually like it comes up to like here, because you have the sink, the drain board. Oh, the sink and the drain board. There's a counter here, there's a counter here. You have the fridge that's here, a counter there, another counter, and honestly, probably the cooker's here, and then there's yeah, that's accurate actually. And then that's probably about the size of the living room, I'd say. I'm just trying to think where the door to the hallway goes. Like, I'd say it's probably there. And then we have a bathroom that's definitely a 4 by 3. Honestly, it's probably... It's not even a 4 by 3, it's very much a 2 by 3. That would make the hallway way too big though. I actually cannot think for the life of me how it looks. Do you know what? I'm gonna take a minute and never mind, one sec. Let me just do how our bedroom looks. It'd be... Okay, so first of all, I feel the need to redo this because I've done it the wrong way around. That I've done it a weird way. Have to be 3. I'd say that's about 4. But we have the same sort of like 4 by 4 nook here. And there's definitely quite a bit of room, like that's probably a tile and a half that's there. Another tile and a half. And of which I did it 2 tiles there. Because all these little nooks are like the same. And then it's like full on like that. Like that's the bedroom. It's just it comes off that way. Like that, sort of. No, sorry. I'm so confused. The flat's not something that's easy to build, I'm realizing right now. I don't know. So that's where our door is. So this is where our door goes. And it's like weird as you come in because of it. Like, it would have to be like that. And here's the thing, this wall then would go straight up like that. And then this doesn't make any sense anymore. Because that's how long the nook is. Which is only 2 tiles, so it'd have to be about that long. And that would be like that. Given what's that, I'm gonna have a very quick run around and see if I can figure it out in my head. Okay, I think I may have figured a few things out. Well, first, don't hit yourself in the head. Second, the reason why this feels so weird is because this is actually a really long diagonal wall. Like, we have a weird wall here. In addition, the bathroom... The first time I'm going to make it this long just to make this a bit easier. This entire wall, so I can get out of the way of those. This entire wall actually comes, like, forward by 1. And this is longer than this wall over there. Secondly, this bathroom does need to be 1 longer, but it also has a diagonal on this wall. So, like, that is diagonal, but this bathroom is further down. Right, so that actually does look like that. However, it's got that, like, inner bit, like, there. In addition, if I find the right picture for it, this wall comes out 1 more than this wall, and this will also... So, this actually goes like that, I think. But this comes out like 1 less. But this comes out like longer. But I don't know how to explain it. Because essentially, we also have like this space here, and then there's a cupboard here. Essentially, there's like a 1 block cupboard, but I don't know how to draw it. And there's also Sam's room that's, like, I say it's Sam's room, it's not exactly Sam's room. It's his office, technically. But it's definitely not this big. Like, it's just not that big. Because his door's, like, here. He can just about fit his desk in. So that's actually, like, one smaller. Like that. But then our bedroom's not that big either. So we'd have to go drag, drag, drag. And then that's not that long though. His room's not that long because there's a cupboard here. Desk fits in like this corner. It's literally like one. There's definitely only like a tile here. So that's why. So it'd be kind of like that, and then okay. I take any pictures, and then like we have this weird wall that has it go like this. Like for some reason, it just full on goes like that. There. But this whole wall, and the problem, I don't even know if this is gonna work. Unless it's that big, it doesn't work. I didn't actually take a picture of our door. Like the door is like here. And then the cupboard door's here. And we also have a cupboard in our bedroom, which would be like that, and then that would be that door. So our cupboard's like that. If this is making any sense. Because the door's there. Okay, let me just very quickly shove some doors in. And then we can figure this out a bit better. So for example, door there, door, okay, other thing I need to do is I need to put some lights in. Because I cannot see. It's stressing me out. Okay, we'll put these in. Just as we continue for now. Okay. Not that that's really easy to see or anything. Okay, so that door actually is that way around. Which is something that I specifically feel I need to have like that. That door goes that way. Now the thing is, the door to the lounge fits there. Like, it goes there. But it technically hits the wall, but this is too big for this wall. Like, I wouldn't be able to fit this in, and we actually have a very large hallway, which is the weird bit. Then again, this bathroom's kinda too big. Because I didn't go in and take a picture of the bathroom, I actually forgot. But the bathroom's only 4 in my head, because we have the shower here, the toilet, the sink, and the bath. So I'm actually gonna come here and drag that in like that. And I can't remember where the door to the bathroom is. I don't know if I took a picture of it. Ah, the door to the bathroom says it's here, but it can't be because that's literally where the bath goes. Also, this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to do something because our bath is like the entire length of that wall. And so to do that, I'm gonna have to play around with it, I guess. But this is a massive, like, that's a massive hallway, even more so than before. But I can't do much about it unless I bring it back out. Which, like, theoretically I can. Like, because that's the size of the hallway. You can't ever get anything completely accurate. If I just place stuff down, then maybe I can get a better general idea. I don't really want to use custom content in here, but like, this is much more accurate to what our shower is like. Like, because we have a separate shower, but it's a very big separate shower. And then we have a separate bath, which is honestly kind of like that, but not at the same time. They're just a... No, there's not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No, I'd say that's quite accurate. But, like, technically, it goes up to the wall, and it's just a bigger bath. I'm not sure how I'm gonna rectify that, other than maybe, like, sticking a counter there or something like that. Even then, it'd have to be, like, a full white counter. Which there aren't many of in this game. If any, for that matter. Okay, there's this. And, like, I don't know how I would do it. Like, I could just do that. I mean, I don't really care for actually having the stuff. Okay, I think something I need to do is put bb.move objects on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of casually slide it up like that. And then it's not correct exactly, but there's not much I can do to... Unless I want clipping. Which honestly it's not clipping that bad, but it doesn't feel worth the clip for that, you know? I'm also turning it this way so then they wouldn't be able to cook on it. Although I have a sneaking suspicion it'll be the only one they want to try and cook on. You know? But that's more like what our shower's like. But I can't really use that because it's custom content. And I would in my own gameplay, but I may end up eventually putting this on, like, on the gallery. Also, I'm gonna just very quickly come in and put this wool all over it. Just so then I know. And then this isn't going to be actually accurate to our flat with these windows. But at the same time, like, I am trying to go for a bit of a style with how this looks. Also, yes, those are the only three flats in our, three windows in our entire flat. So that's fun. Also, this also isn't accurate to our front door, but I'm just gonna stick it there for now. And this, again, isn't accurate to our roof in the slightest, because we live in a block of flats. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do this. I have, like, an idea. I just don't know how well this idea is gonna go if I decide to do it. Because stuff like this always looks slightly weird. Can I not put that here? Like, one more? Really? Okay. Just let me... No. Let me just move the entire thing quickly by one. Just so I can actually push this back. Obviously, the other problem we're gonna have is because this is one story and it's got a very flat wall here, it's gonna look just a little naff. Generally. Like, I could use these on these. It's just that roof can't be going up like that. Let me click on the other bit, thank you. Like, I mean, it could be like that. And like, I don't know how I'm gonna replicate it on the others. But it's kind of interesting, I guess. Like, that one's a lot lower. Come on, game, work with me. Oh my lord, you're throwing me up over a hip. What is with Windenburg? Like, you should, in theory... Oh, I can move it down. Oh, now it's letting me do it. Thanks, game. Nah, it just doesn't look natural like that. Like, I'd have to move them all down. Which is, like, fine. I don't like this clipping, and I don't necessarily understand why it's clipping so much. Because I've never had the problem. Hey, Pineapple Girl Lou, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm currently attempting to build mine and Sam's flat. I just spent my time today making Sam here. This is Sam. I'm doing alright, yeah. Like, I'm attempting to figure out how to roof something that really shouldn't be roofed. You know, it's a flat for a reason. But, hey-ho. Like, well, not on the thing I want. Ugh. Okay, I don't know why the second floor is on that height, but there we are. I mean, this could be interesting. I mean, it'd have to be longer, but you know. Okay, firstly, that is way too into there. Okay. I feel like the problem is just because there's no second floor, but at the same time, I can't give a second floor to something that just doesn't have a second floor. And these are too big to be dormers. So unless I want to try and match all of these things, like, that's probably my best bet. Hello. Then these just never match because they're not the same length. And this isn't gonna look good anymore. I have an idea. Okay, don't mind the weirdness of this. I'm trying. I don't know how people who roof do it, I'll be honest with you. This game's got some angle problems, so... I was to do it like this, which it's definitely a choice I'd be making. That's for sure. I could probably have these all at like the same sort of height though. Okay, I think I just need to get rid of those ones at this point and just figure out this. Like, so the reason why I'm doing the curved roof is because this place actually had the curved roof situation, and it feels wrong to not keep it going. Oops. Bless you, Sam. I just heard you sneeze from the other room. So, like... Okay, firstly, let's just bring this all the way down. It has no need of being that long. I mean, if I did, like, the long roof like that... And then this tree's just in my way at the minute. Can bring that one in. That's also not the same height though. And it won't be because of it being out. It's not good, but was it ever gonna be? I guess is the real question. I just don't like it. I just don't. It's just too weird of a shape. But there's no way I can change it so that it works better for the inside. In reality, all of these are not even this long. They're all like that long. It's just my desk pops out here and the bed has to go here. And then this still doesn't come out long enough anyway, and the only way I can fix it is if I just generally make the living room a little bigger. Oh. And then this is really big here, but it's also accurate. Like, the door's just a lot bigger, but that would make this shape a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. With the curved roofs, unfortunately, there's just not much you can do. And that is technically bigger, but at the same time, like, brain says to... To be honest, this is a cupboard, right? So this is actually a cupboard. So if I do it like that, then technically it's right. Technically, it's a fine. Also, because we live in a flat and it's just very basic, we have literally white walls, which I always end up having to substitute for like a beige because, I mean, it's technically beige walls. So I'm just going to very quickly throw these all around all the walls and stuff, just so then generally I have that. Okay, this makes this a bit simpler out here, meaning I can copy this, and this is a terrible idea right now, but I can bring it down to there. I can actually take this in like that, firstly, okay. And then secondly, I can copy it, drag it down to size, that's the size, and then just boop, boop, honestly one set. Mistake, I need to bring this forward first. Which will then give it this funky, like, little, oh, it's slightly above and slightly below sort of look, I guess. And then we just have the issue of the other side, which honestly is basically this. It's just bigger. like that. But it doesn't look right. Because obviously it won't look right. And it just can't look right. Because it's a weird shape, you know? And like, because of the curve, it's very hard to get this in the right sort of position. And it makes me wish this just wasn't where the door was. Because if the door was, say, here, right, hear me out, and this wall didn't exist, and we didn't have this little wall here, which honestly, I may just get rid of this wall. It's not as accurate in this regard, however, it will just look better if that doesn't exist. And that's generally accurate because where this door would be, it'd be half, and then there's nothing here really anyway. Well, there is. That's actually probably more accurate than what I was doing in the first place. And here we have our weird little place that has no windows, so it's gonna look weird. And the only windows are on that side. Okay, in terms of getting that kind of sorted, let's just come out here and get a brown. Or even actually the black, because the black always looks a little bit better for some reason. And there we go, we've got a little weird looking place, and I may stick another window just like here, just to help it, because it needs, like, it needs it, you know? And then that's in a cupboard anyway. And it's not accurate. Free! The struggles of wanting it to be accurate, but knowing you're never gonna get it accurate, you know? It's like, theoretically, this would be on, like, multiple floors up, and you'd have to get in a lift or walk up the stairs. And I may even, oh, do you know what? It's kind of a fun little thing to try and do with it. So essentially, we live above where, like, all our bins are in such. And I haven't put any of this on a foundation, though. How does that affect me? I've never... Oh, it's gonna literally ruin it. Okay. Okay, I can do it. So what I could theoretically do, even though it'd make it honestly look worse if I did, is I could put stairs up to it, or like a little, like, yeah, like stairs just up to it from there. Which would give it that second floor, but it'd also make it look absolutely horrendous. Because I don't know what brick I'd use for it, like, you know, it doesn't look good. And red definitely wouldn't look good either. Like, it may just be better on the ground, you know. Like, it was interesting to try and play with it, but no. I suppose what the reason why I moved this, by the way, is because I need to move it so the front door's central to there. Which seems weird and kind of wrong, so I'm gonna redo that and just move it slightly less central and have it like there. Because this house is kind of the length of this plot. Eek. But I don't know if there's any stone path that really matches this stone path that's out here. I mean, there's this, it's just not the right colour. That's such a big re. And then I may end up just using that because while it's not correct, I'm not trying to be completely accurate to it. You know what? If I put some trees in front of here, it just won't look as bad, surely. Like, it looks like they were purposefully building around the trees, you know? And then just having the tree in front will hide the fact there's no windows. You can stick the post box there, and also the bin right by it, I think. We've got a roof, so that's something. I'm honestly, oh my god, wait, I need to save. Life, lol. But I can't, I've already had my PC crash and I lost everything. Admittedly, that was earlier when I was just making Sam, but still. Too much, you know? I almost would prefer that to be on the other side, but it just doesn't fit as well there. Okay, in terms of our house, our flat, it's not a house, we actually have carpet floors. Which I know, like, not a lot of people like. Also, they're actually kind of just this colour. And they're in everywhere but the kitchen and the bathroom. So... yeah, so about, roughly, like... I don't know, it was about 30 minutes into the stream, my PC just crashed. It's something that happens quite often, unfortunately. But I always restart right before the stream to try and avoid it, but unfortunately, I just don't get that lucky all the time. But no, it did crash mid-stream. Yeah, it is. What also doesn't help at the minute as well is our Wi-Fi router died, and it died literally like after not even 2 days of having it. And so we're not even on like proper internet at the minute, so I've got like 2 things that could possibly ruin my streams. The internet just randomly disconnecting, and then, you know, my PC deciding to crash. To be fair to it, at the minute it's probably because it's really warm. Like, the heat in England is way too warm, and it's probably just getting a bit warm and it doesn't like it. Trying to like find a good floor for the kitchen. This is the type of thing we have. It's like a dark colour. Oh, it is too hot to sleep. Try being in Wales. What do you mean? I was in Wales for a long time. It didn't get this warm in Wales. I moved from Wales to England on literally one of the hottest days. You know, like when it went really warm? And it was like 31 degrees for like the first time properly. Yeah, for like the entire day. That's the day I moved. It was a hard time. It is so warm though. In our flat, like right now, I haven't checked it, but earlier when I checked it, it says like it's about 29 degrees in our flat. It's not fun. It's like, what doesn't help is it could be like 27 degrees outside, but because of all the heat, and we're on a second floor as well, like we get all the heat from anyone downstairs, it's so much temperature. It does feel like a blowtorch is following you around. I agree. It's not a good floor for inside the kitchen. It's making me a little sad. Like, I mean, this kinda, why does it look so green from like that distance? Weird. Oh, it's the lighting. I mean, that's kinda accurate, but it's not that gross. Honestly, that's probably more accurate. I've just covered up a lot of the carpet. It's brown, not black though. But it's also not that. Hey, Sam, are you here? By the way, I have a very important question to ask. Will you answer it for me? This wall technically, by the way, should be like here. Like, but this wall isn't like there, is the problem. It's so weird how you just can't get things accurate. I don't think he's here. I'm just gonna ask him. What colour is the bathroom floor? You. Such a bad answer. It's just weird, you know, it's just a weird colour.
It's grey stone looking, but it's very much not vinyl. You know what I mean?
Would you say it's kind of like this?
That's not good. No.
Like this?
Is there like a stone option? Or like a stone, as in you've got a stone floor. None of these are that close, to be honest.
I know, I had to do it with this one as well. It's not very close there either. No, because it's literally a white colour, isn't it? Oh,
It's
that.
white. Oh, that's no.
But it's like with our shower. Like I can't accurately put our shower in here because
That is weird.
our shower is this, like that, right?
But it's like twice as big.
Well,
Amazing.
no, it is quite literally this size.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
But the problem is, this is custom content, and we don't have anything like this. And I don't have Discover University, so I can't even make my own. This is gonna make me just buy Discover University. I have a job in place, so maybe it's fine. Wait, Origin. Not obviously right now, but this may have to be the thing that convinces me to get it if it's still on sale. But it's fine, because Sam can't even hear me properly. Is it not on sale anymore? There was an error retrieving information. Like, it doesn't even say it's, like, viable for me right now. What? Come on, Origin, do your job. Sam spent quite a bit of his time, I say recently, but really it's not that recent, in England, like especially when I met him, he was living in England. But no, he grew up in Wales. It baffled me as well, because like I remember like reading that he was Welsh because we met online before I met him, but then he really doesn't have a Welsh accent. In my opinion, it's not very Welsh. I can't see how much The Sims is currently. It's really annoying me. Let me see. Like, it has actually good content. Discover University as well. It's one of the ones that I was like, I want it, but like I don't have the money. Cardiff born. Cardiff dead. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Origin is just not working, so I'm gonna go look on their website and hope that works any better. But let's be honest, no, it probably will not. I'm just from England, guys. Hi. Such fun. It's funny because there's many accents in Britain. I don't know why I said Britain like that. But I don't really know what mine actually is at this point. It's a mess. Because I'm a mess, you know? Well, that didn't go as planned. Yeah, you aren't able to look what I was looking for. I am from the south, yes. But like, I don't think you could sit down and be like, oh, you're from this area, you know, like specifically. It's just south. I suppose, like, from my, at least, moving around the southern areas. I've moved around a decent amount to decent different places in the south. I must say, I haven't noticed all that much of a difference between the accents. I really don't want to put that shower in. I want Discover University, please. And I literally cannot, for some reason, even see the price of it right now. I mean, that's not even accurate, really, for our shower. It's more just like this. It's less tile, more that, but 2 wide. It makes me sad that The Sims doesn't already have, like, a 2 long shower. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know obviously they added in the little small shower, and I wish I had it right now because it'd be so good and so accurate. But I don't, and, you know, not that lucky, I guess. Okay. I also don't, this is not the walls that are in our bathroom. We actually have like a weird green theme in our bathroom for some reason, and I don't really understand why, but that really is not the type of tile I was looking for when I said green. I mean, it's not an inaccurate color, it's just there's too much of it, you know? Like, that would be way overboard. As with this, but at the same time it looks better than that weird, slightly toned green wall. I mean, yeah, it does. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't, but like, I haven't met many people personally that have different accents from the areas I'm from, or I say from, the areas I've been. Like, and to me, I guess, unless it's very, very different, I don't usually notice it. It's like, for me, like, a Londoner accent isn't super different from, like, the way I speak. I don't know. Like, in my head, at least. Like, it sounds different for sure, I can say that. But it doesn't register very well in my head that it actually is different. If that makes any sense. Also, I want, like, these hanging sort of towels. But I want them not on the wall, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do with a wall right by me. I want them on the shower. I feel like I'm asking for too much with that, but you know. That would even actually be better, probably. It just looks a little bit more right, despite the fact it's gold. I'm gonna have to add laundry in this, actually, now that I think about it. Because we actually do have a washing machine. So I'll just stick that there now. Okay, we do have a sink. I'm gonna attempt to play with this wall not existing here right now. And I'm gonna attempt to, like, patch it. Okay. Not quite close enough, but we're getting there. Wait! Oh, it actually glitches into the object, that's why I can't do it, that's fine. Oh, but I get too close to this wall. It is Scottish! I mean, it's just Scotland, isn't it, though? Like, just how it is. Hey! Now I just want it up instead of down, you know? Three. Oh no! I am a fool! I was working on the wrong bit. I was meant to be working like here. 3. Okay, now I can bring it back in. Awesome! I did what I wanted. I wanted another towel there because apparently the one on the front just wasn't enough. Oh. No, accents are fun just generally though. It's interesting to hear them when they're like properly different. Yeah, this is actually like the most accurate one we have here. I don't know why I've got the walls up when I'm trying to place things on the walls, but there we are. We also have just this massive circle mirror. Like, it's actually quite literally that, just a sized up, but unfortunately you can't size up mirrors because they muck up. But it's like here. Because there's actually... Oh, I can't do it without it being the entire wall. You know what? That may work in my favour. Not in this bit's favour though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to redo that if I want to keep it. Okay. But I can't bring that wall in. Oh, I'm not bringing the wall in, I'm a fool. I just hope they don't try and use them, so I'm gonna turn them around. Okay, firstly, I only need that many. Secondly, I need to actually put them into their, like, slots. But no, like, this is basically what our bathroom looks like. It's kind of funky. I'm not gonna lie, it is. It's not exactly what it looks like, obviously, but it's close enough, you know. Do. Could be an issue in it. Okay, we're gonna go up, and we're gonna click. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fine. And that's more what our bathroom looks like. I'm not a big fan of like the white gap, but hey, you know, I can't do much about the gap. Unless I find something else to stick there, and that's kind of a pain in my bottom if I decide to do that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm happy with how that looks. Let's go into the kitchen. Now I'm pretty sure our kitchen actually is basically like that. We have quite decent cupboards and stuff, but weirdly enough, wish they had a different swatch for that, because that would be kind of accurate to what we actually have. I don't want to use those. They don't make me happy. Oh, that is so accurate. What the heck? Okay, that's where the oven is. And that's where the fridge is. Okay. Do I have these turned off right now? Yes, I do. Okay. Please auto counter this for me because I'm lazy. Thank you. And then the fridge is here, which is super light. Super nice. Also, I'm gonna have to move that for a washing dryer machine. Which actually will make that counter unusable and also that counter unusable, but it's okay. We also do have cupboards, but I'll get that up as soon as I have the fridge up. We just have a... I'm gonna give us one like this. It's not accurate to... It's just not quite right. But we don't have that, and we don't have this. We don't have that, and we don't have that. We have this, kind of. And I just kind of wanted that, but honestly, that just looks better. And more like it matches. And then we have an oven, which is honestly a really cool oven. Like, you can put the timer on, the temperature, and like, the food in it, obviously. And the timer, when that timer goes off, it will turn the oven off. It's fancy. In terms of what it looks like, that's probably the most accurate. Also, we're not actually trying to do this on a budget, so it's fine. But we do have a kitchen hood, actually, now that I think about it. I'm tempted to use that one and then hide it in a cabinet, because it's not custom content. I would love that one though. Honestly, that one's just too tall. Again, they have a lot of tall ones, and I'm assuming it's for like the taller buildings and such, but they're just like, when are you ever going to use that, like them that tall, you know? Okay, also Parenthood cabinets. Were Parenthood cabinets not a thing? Why wouldn't you have the full set? These are from Parenthood, right? I'm not accidentally using custom content, am I? No, because the custom content would actually have a matching thing. Like, let's be honest, it would. Which cabinet did I use? I'm so lost. Oh, I used these. Oh, wait, is that Parenthood? I don't have matching cabinets. That's ridiculous. I'm actually sad about that, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do now, because we're not gonna have ones that match. If I decide to put them in, they're just not gonna match. Because, like, it's just wrong. Like, both of these colours are just wrong. Like, they're just about not the right colour. Also, that's just not gonna cover it, is it? Of course, I can move it up, but I can't move it down, so that doesn't work either. Okay, we're gonna have to use these because the other ones just don't work. We have our cupboards like that, and to be honest, we actually have some shorter cupboards that have like we technically have, we have a cupboard like that, a cupboard like that, and then this here is another cupboard, which is why I was hoping to put the kitchen thing in it. I wish we had one of the small ones like that, you know? Oh, this is the Parenthood cupboard. Oh. I'm just a fool, but even these don't look like they match. Also, I was hoping to not have the windows on all of them, because that doesn't really match the aesthetic. Sorry, game, for like kind of shitting on you, but let's be real. Oh no, how many of those did I just put down? Okay. Let's be real, like, I wouldn't want that, like, in a house, just generally. Frustrating is what that is. Okay, so let us look at the kitchen things again. I mean, I guess that one. And, like, I could use this one as well. Which is a bit more the style, I would say. And have it like that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Also, is this custom content? I worry, it is custom content. I can't use it. Makes me sad. What is that? Oh, that's really cool. Custom content creators, man, they're so good. There's not a lot of ovens in this game, huh? I mean, I guess that, like, it looks kind of fancy schmancy, I guess. Okay, let's get back into the kitchen, shall we? Okay, so that can be the sink. We do have like a mat here, essentially, that you can leave things to dry on. Obviously, our drainer board is actually kind of on the same tile. It'd be like a tile and a half with that thing on it. We have a kettle there, which I feel like then it's only correct to put something that emulates the look of a kettle, you know? Which to me is something like this, I guess. But I don't know, the T1 looks a bit more like something you'd expect. Like, it just doesn't really fit, is my problem. But that one's better. I prefer that. And I have a feeling this one's actually gonna fit on the side. It looks a little daft, I'm not gonna lie. But it's still what we need. We also got ourselves a microwave. Which honestly, that looks more like it. So we'll go with that one. Now I actually do have like a fancy stand mixer and stuff, which my mum gave me, that she already owned. She just wasn't using it, so she gave it to me, which I'm very thankful for. And we actually do need to get rid of this because we want laundry. As we actually do have it. The only issue is we'd have to. Oh, okay. They literally stack. Okay. Our washers specifically. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this to all of them if I decide to actually do this way. Our washing machine is technically just the one. Like, they're not both here and they're both white. Like, they don't both exist is my point, essentially. And I don't know if that's usable. I may even just stick it there because it's by the sink. But no, our washing machines, it's like a 2-in-1 essentially, which is honestly kind of weird and I've never really heard of that being a thing. But it is a thing and we have one. Also, there should be a door in here. But there isn't a door into the kitchen. It literally looks like this. Other than, honestly, like this would be a thing, but I think I'd need to put, like, that and then that, and I don't know if this would actually go across. And I just want, like, a simple white one, but there aren't many of those, it would seem. I'd want it to go from that. Oh, do I need to actually stick a wall there first? Is that how this works? Oh. Well, that isn't how I want that to look. Oh, I can fix it like that. Okay. Let me just find one that actually kind of works. Like, our walls, they're not even that color though. Like, it's more of this like beigey sort of wood tone. I say beigey, but you know what I mean. It's like a brownie color that goes there. I think. I honestly don't remember, and that's kind of frustrating. Like, in my head, that's how it looks. But I didn't take any pictures of the kitchen, because I was like, I know what that looks like. I feel like it's not brown, and I have to go check, because otherwise I'm gonna get really annoyed by it. Give me one second. I'm apparently just imagining things. It's all white. And it's literally just the square wall. I mean, if you could hear the stream, you'd know. Basically what I was looking at was I was looking at how the wall worked in the kitchen. I also prefer that one. But it's not nearly as white. Like, these aren't nearly as white as it. But they definitely look the most realistic to put there. as opposed to that. Okay, I think I'm gonna just leave it like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna ever so slightly pull these out so then they're not clipping through the wall. Okay. Let me just go back to the laundry. Ah. Not what I expected. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why am I suddenly... I know you can't, hun. I know. I am suddenly very hungry, by the way. I don't know why. I'm a little confused as to why I just got so hungry. Like, my stomach just went... Bleh. Also, we have some weird, like, lighting in our house, in our flat, too. Okay, I think I should sort out the TV next. Okay, firstly, we need a coffee table. I'll admit, Sam has a very nice coffee table. It's Sam's coffee table, which is why I said Sam has it. But there is definitely not going to be anything that really recreates it. Oh, that actually is kind of nice. Like... it's the right colour, is why I got so excited, really. Okay, in terms of our sofa, we don't have a very nice sofa. We got it for free. It's just like a weird, like, whoosh shape, you know? And it's an ugly brown. I say it's ugly. It's also not necessarily a two-seater. Like, it looks like it's a two-seater, but you can definitely fit 3 people on it if you try. So I'm gonna have it be a 3-seater sofa. Oh, I keep going for things that are custom content because the custom content is just that good. Why are these sofas, you know, the nice sofas, like... ones that we have to unlock? Did that not work? It's bb dot unlock items entitlement? No, okay, I got that wrong. Let me, I took a stab at it, I took a guess. Okay. I was good. I was good. Sorry, I was close. It is. I've missed the top off of that. bb.ignore gameplay unlocks, which I'm probably gonna have to go back in to actually have that work. Okay, and there we go. It worked. Here it is, but it's not a brown sofa. It makes me sad. Why aren't you brown, huh? I also don't like having to go in here and be like, oh, content, you know, purchased. Because then it removes all the base game as if like I didn't purchase the base game. And then unlocked also just... I don't understand where the logic comes from for it, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's a brown, but that's like literally like poo brown. I think this may be the sofa I'm looking for. Not a big fan of the colour it is, but it is accurate. Honestly, that's more of an appetizing brown. Why is it also like just not great, you know? Okay, with that, we do have a TV, and it is a nice TV. It's like not that big. Oh, that's the one that goes on the wall. I appreciate that they actually have like official like items where you have the same TV. One goes on the wall, one does not. Like I can appreciate that, you know. But no, that's the TV we're gonna go with. That actually looks a lot like Sam's TV. That's also his TV. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have a coffee table and we don't have a dining table. And all that's taking up like this space of the room is boxes because we haven't fully unpacked. Same with like out here. This is boxes, these areas. So that's actually the living room done. It's rather pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. Unless I want to actually find the side table that's like a crate, and I just want to put crates here. Because we're still unpacked. We're not like unpacked yet. Although these crates are like just too small and like just too big for it to really work. It's like a bit of a joke. Wait, is there anything that's just boxes? Okay, let me just put in box. Nope, that gives us little boxes. Well, I guess this is okay. Like, you know, they can be our pretend boxes. Maybe we'll have another little one just down here for the fun of it, you know. Yeah, that looks kind of fun. It fills in the space a bit more. We like I said, we have recently moved, so don't judge us too hard, yeah? Please. Okay, now in terms of my desk, me and Sam actually have the exact same desk. Now, the problem is that our desks are corner desks. So they go like this. Admittedly, mine doesn't go exactly like that. It is more of, like, it's just a table. It's literally like this. Like, it is very much boom, boom, and I need to line that up. And then Sam's desk is whack and a whack like that. So it's a little weird, I imagine. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that because I have the 3 monitors, you know. And so it is what it is. Now our bed, I actually can think of a few beds that are kind of similar. Like, the main issue I have is wanting like a nice sort of cover, but they're not very nice. Honestly, that's kind of accurate. Like, I'd prefer a different color wood, but unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get a different color wood. Not with a nicer color. Oh, that's literally the one I picked up. Like, no, okay. It'll have to just be that. We don't have side tables. I mentioned that we have the closet, so I actually need to find a door, because it's double doors to that thing. A door that isn't custom content as well. Honestly, like that. You know what? I think that's more accurate. Just, I wish that didn't have gold handles. Why is it so hard just to have silver handles on doors in this game? That's really hot metal because of my computer. There's actually nothing else really other than my actual like desk and like Sam's desk and stuff, so let me just roll myself in and we can put some chairs in that down. So I essentially have a chair like this. I actually don't know if that's sectioned to the table. Oh, it's because it's an actual desk that I'm not going to be able to use it in the way I want. One set. Okay. Let's go in here and find just a table. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing. It's just... like, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same table. It's just that they've coded... well, it's not exact because these actually line up at the edges. But that way, I can stick my chair in like that and it actually looks right. And Sam has a much better chair than I do, which is why I've specifically given myself that chair. Because yes, I would love to have, like, you know, something like this that looks really comfy like Sam has. I just don't. I don't know which your main monitor is. If you are here, Sam, do you face forward? No, you definitely face forward. You're facing more in the corner usually when I walk by your room. And there is also like a wardrobe here, so I'm gonna get that in as well. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Very dark wardrobe. It's also bigger than that, but that's kind of as close as I can get unless I want to use something from like Get Famous, or if I want to use one of these or one of these. Honestly, this is built in, which is the only reason why it wouldn't work. Although it definitely gives me more of the vibes because it's black and the thing is black. Like, it's just not quite right. I just wish this was bigger, you know? Maybe I can fake it bigger. Now it just looks like he's got two wardrobes open. Yay! Okay, and again, that is essentially what our flat looks like, minus maybe a box. Just like here. And there's also a box that is on top of this. But like, this doesn't actually fit on top of it. Nor does that actually fit in the house, I don't think. Oh, it does, just. You know what, that's kind of funny. Hehehe. Okay, let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Okay. I want clutter decorations, and I know like what I'm looking for, but I don't know where it is. So this is gonna take some time. Oh, actual crates. I don't know, I kind of like mine better. I guess maybe if I stick them near. Nah, it doesn't work. Do, 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 do. Oh, I actually need to give us computers as well. Please don't let me forget that. I don't know how I could forget it, to be honest with you. Honestly, this is something that could go in the kitchen as like a little decoration, because I actually do have something that's kind of like it, but not exactly like it. It's a bit more modern than it, but you know. Oh. Is there a different colour? No. It's fine. Do, do, do. Oh, we also have like 2 knife blocks. One is a lot more colourful. We have 2 knife blocks, I feel like I should clarify. Because my mum, I already had a knife block, and then my mum went out and got more knives for us. Okay, little off. Oh, it's gonna be like just too high. It's kind of annoying. Get out the wall! Also, wrong direction, my friend. It is just gonna be too high in it. Oh, you know what? Never mind, it's fine. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm looking for. Now the reason why this is important is because it looks a bit like a. Ah, it's custom content. Never mind. I keep forgetting about the custom content. I can't. It's bad. It's a big free, man. This looks more like what we have actually. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that just so it fits in a bit more. Because it was a little dark. And that isn't custom content. Good. No. Why is that? Why is this custom content I have? Okay. Okay. Look at me, I'm important. Toothbrushes in the bathroom, please. Oh, there's also another little thing that's in our bathroom is we actually have 2 mirrors. We have a massive green square mirror. Kind of like that, I'm not even gonna lie, it's like actually that. But like, it's a bit nicer, but I honestly don't think there's many green mirrors unless... Honestly, I'm sorry, it has to be that one actually. It's just, it matches the green better. It just matches the green, okay? Leave me alone. Oh, we have another door here. How have I missed that each time? Door goes there. Because that's a little closet. Which, to be honest, if those boxes fit, I may just grab some more and stick them in here, because it is meant to be our little storage area. Whoops. So I'll leave it like that. Also, what I was looking for in like here is I was looking for just the pole, and I don't know whether that's something that actually exists yet in this game. I don't really remember. This one, it does. Essentially, I was looking for this just to kind of stick in here and give this illusion that it's a full closet if it was ever opened. Also, it means it wouldn't actually be openable, but there we go. And unfortunately, this is only one more, so I can't really... I mean, it gives the illusion that it's a really full closet now. I'm not gonna lie, after I get these computers in, that might be this done, other than curtains. I'm gonna do curtains first, because I'll forget those quicker than I'll forget the other thing. I will say, we have some weird curtains. Like, they were given to us when we moved in, so I'm not going to complain that much. And when I say they were given to us, they were still here. I'm just looking for, like, a grey, because that's the colour of them. I mean, I guess this would work. Like, throughout the house, they're kind of all just the same sort of colour. Oh, they actually do have grey swatches, never mind. Like, admittedly, I actually didn't push my desk all the way into this wall, specifically so that the curtains would be able to breathe. And I was hoping it would enable me to have, like, the ability to pull back the curtains without it affecting all my wires, and also give my computer some more ventilation, but I don't think it was all that successful in doing that. What are you for? hamper. Okay. Because my hamper is more like this one, which is why I want to change it. I also haven't put a bin in. I need to remember to do that. And we actually have 2 bins. Do you know what? Let's do it now. We have the bin outside, luckily, but we don't have the one in here. I'm actually going to have to move this. I have just clicked. This doesn't leave anything for them to cook on, though. Well, it leaves that one, and it leaves this one, I guess, because this one's not going to be usable in a minute. Because we actually have 2 bins. One is blue, and also not going to be usable if I put them this way, so I'm going to do it awkwardly, like this. And then the other one is like a blacky grey colour, and I'm going to have to playtest this to make sure everything works. Mainly I'm gonna have to make sure the sink works, like, that's my main concern. And then like that. Hey Polina, welcome to the stream! How are you doing? I'm making mine in Sam's flat currently. I made Sam earlier today. There's me. I'm trying to make our flat look like a Windenburg house. So that's what we've got going on. It took me a while to figure out the roof and play around with the stuff inside. It does really look like we have an empty place, I'm not gonna lie. Cute, thank you! I'm glad you think it's cute. I thought it would be like fun, you know? To try and recreate it. Well, Sam suggested it to me after I finished making him, which I didn't expect was going to be such a quick endeavor, but it was. Oh, computers. That's honestly the last thing that's needed here. I went into chairs again. Now, admittedly, me and Sam both have like multiple monitors, but there isn't a way for me to do that unless I just put on multiple computers. So I'm not going to. We're just gonna get the one computer. This is incredibly accurate. Well, thank you. Bearing the fact it's not actually in an apartment complex, I am trying to do my best. This hallway is technically like a little bit bigger, like this sort of thing. But I can't get that to look right on the roof, so I just didn't do it. Because the roof is just a bit weird already. But that's a big enough hallway for a sim, in my opinion. Oh, I also have like a little lamp. I also need to put lights in this entire place. I know what type of lamp I have. I would pick it up and show you, but honestly, that's a lot of effort right now. Like, it's kind of like one of these. And it's to show my face. Oh, you're making us food! Thank you, honey! So, the breakfast wraps that we make, essentially... Oh, my legs are like sat in wetness. Sorry. You get in on that. But if you were here, yes, of course you could. But you're currently not here, I do apologise. The breakfast wrap is basically a microwaved poached egg, which, by the way, it's actually insane. Literally within like a minute you get a poached egg in the microwave. We had like a little poached egg maker that my mum gave me. She's honestly a little insane that she gave us so much stuff when we moved in. And then a hash brown, sausages with ketchup, and maybe a bit of cheese? Depending on how we fancy it. I know we only have 2 eggs. Oh yeah, next time. But like, if you were here and we had more eggs, definitely. me trying to find a lamp, I'm bad at it. I don't like this one. Then again, it looks kind of messy, and that does give me vibes of how my lamp is. Then again, it actually just has a pineapple on it, so not quite the accuracy I was hoping for there. Like, this is far better. This is also better, it's just not accurate again. I may make this pink just because pink is a closer color to white in my opinion. That's another thing that would be better. Aha! I got way too excited about seeing it. Aha! Oh, why are you tiny? I could make you bigger, but that looks a bit weird. Okay, it'd have to be that one, I guess. Yeah, you don't need pork, yeah? But like, you know, the thought of it is there for you. Oh, I've just realised I need to actually adjust this so it's out of the thing. So I almost want to put like tiny TVs there, but I have a feeling that they'd get wrongly used in The Sims. Like, I'd want them to be like placed like one there and then another one. It literally means I have to move everything though. Like, is that on the same level as the lamp? No. Now it is, okay. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. Oh, it's also meant to be sized down. So then, you know, it can... Yeah, I was gonna say, that I sized that one down too. Oh, that's in the wrong place, actually. It's meant to be more like there. Come on, desk. I'm glad you appreciate the thought. Okay, that one's a bit off. Probably making the other one a little bit off, but it's all in a good day of fun, you know. I just stick this one generally in the right place, you know. I can figure it out a bit better. Can you give me a hash brown? I want a hash brown. Yes? I'm confused. What do you mean, can you give me one? Of course you can give me one. I don't know whether you're actually talking to me though, I'll be honest. You may be talking to Lena. That is very much just not in the right spot. I don't think I'm gonna get this right to the point of like, I don't know if I want to do it. Because I'm gonna have to redo this on Sam's desk as well, because he's also got 3 monitors. You know what? No, that's kind of fine. The other one I want to move is actually this one. But that'll be fine, because I've got the other 3 in the right place. Look at that! That is ridiculous. I've just spent time doing that, but look at it. Okay, so Sam has a fancily big monitor here. Like, that goes like there. And then he has another monitor that honestly just goes like that. I do want to play around with the one in the corner. Mainly because it's a bit off. In my personal opinion. Uh-oh. It was totally worth the time. Well, thank you. Luckily, Sam's desk is a bit easier to put back together. Oh wow, I pushed that way too forward. Like there, maybe. Okay, no, not to the right enough. Why? Why am I bad at just the depth of this game? Like, what is that about? Oh. Like, it needs to be more forward, but like, I can't apparently judge it very well. Okay, never mind. Wrong. It's wrong. Do you know what? That'll do. Sam's got weirdly big monitors, whereas mine are kind of like, they're not that small, I would say, but like, you know, they're close enough. We also have just more boxes in this room, I'm not even gonna lie. They're just kind of casually here. Honestly, I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit because they're at a weird angle. Oh no. I don't know if the sim could be. Do you know what? We might as well test it. Okay, Sam, come sleep. Okay, he can get in and out of bed. That's fine by me then. She's going to use the computer, so that works just fine. I'm gonna have you now come and wash your hands in here. And you can do that. Hell yeah! Okay. Now, the other thing we do have is... it's not a washing line, but it basically is a washing line. What, like, washing line? Like, oh, it's a clothesline, technically, I guess. Don't mind me accidentally taking a bunch of screenshots, because of course we are. But we kind of have one. It's just that it has to be outside. So what I'm gonna do is, because we technically have an outdoor bit, I do want to give us outdoor things. Just to kind of make this seem less sad. Because it is meant to be an accurate sort of representation of the place we live, but at the same time, it also needs to look nice within The Sims, so I'm just going to add a few things that make this look a little bit better, and maybe a few things that we would actually put in ourselves eventually. For example, what I want is a console table. Dining table, accent tables, there we go. And we just have it like here. Essentially. And there'd be like a bowl or something on top of it, and I'll just put a little plant on it. Not a custom content plant. I mean, that's kind of cute. A little fern. With maybe like a pop of blue there. Just to give something in the hallway. Like, I don't know. Oh, we also have a little rug here because I'm weird and I shoved a rug on the floor. Also, in reality, I realized this weird wall that I've put here doesn't really need to be there. Like, it's just a big cupboard, really. This area here at the bottom of our bed isn't actually this big. It technically could be one smaller. like it would be here. But the reason why we have this space is because this would be a half tile as opposed to a whole tile. And this would also be a half tile as opposed to a whole tile. And I don't want to move this down, because moving that down, well, to be honest, it would make this more interesting. It'd make the front of the house more interesting. I mean, it would just make the front of the house more interesting. And then, oh, do you know what? This might actually be a good idea. Just to make it look more accurate. I just need to find something that's as dark as this edge. Oh, the problem is you can't put columns. Do you know what? It just makes it look more interesting. It's not accurate, but then neither is the fact that we live here, like, in this space, you know? And what is gonna get deleted if... okay, that thing. Because that comes there. And I feel like that's just more accurate, I'm not gonna lie. And it gives me the ability for this to look just that little bit more interesting. And to be honest, I might even stick the bin under here instead. Like, doesn't that look just that little bit nicer? And I'm gonna put a little light on the outside and stuff, and, you know, it'll look alright. I also need to fix the lights inside. I haven't done that just yet. Don't call me out like that, please, Polina. But no, I did. Look, let me be honest, there's not another word for interesting I could possibly think of, apparently, so hee. I'm also gonna stick that up there. There's nothing up there, but you know, something, I guess. And I feel like there's no need for the window up there, though, if the window's down there. But it makes more sense to me to be a window, like, over, like, just, they both exist. Maybe the tree's even in front of it. No, the tree kind of has to be here, otherwise this whole area feels empty. I don't know which one I like more. I think the window down there, because that's actually a space. Like I said, this isn't the accurate bit. This is me adding a few more touches just to make it feel like a house on the outside, you know? For example, like I was gonna do, breakfast wrap. Thank you. Do you like it so far?
Yeah, it looks quite accurate to be fair, besides the outside.
Well, yeah.
2 stories up.
We are 2 stories up, so, and I've got to make it look like a nice little house, see?
Okay. We'll drop it.
I'm not going to drop it. Look at the thing Sam made me. It's going to be very warm.
So that egg is very hot.
I'm going to leave it for a little bit.
Very hot.
Let's let that cool down. Okay. So, the light that I was going to do on the outside, I was essentially going to put something like this here. Like, just either side of the door. Not that that is even in the slightest anymore. Why am I doing that? To be honest, that's almost right. Eek. Is there a better light for this? No. No. I mean, there's that. But no. I kind of prefer that sort of look. Now it's just inside. I don't remember what the light inside the bathroom looks like. I feel like I'm so close. Like, I just need to back away. Hide away. I know what light's inside the bedroom because I'm literally in our bedroom. It's a hanging light. It's like quite a low hanging light. It's really, honestly, a bit annoying. Let me just actually go into lighting and then the hanging lights, please. Do. Honest. Oh, that's custom content. Ree. Hide away. You won't know that if you aren't Polina, or someone I've showed that to before. Memories indeed. Memories are good, okay? Well, those memories are good anyway. Okay. I'm feeling lacklustered by the lighting I have available to me. I'm also eating my food. That egg is very nicely done. My default is always to go for these lights. And I don't know why. They're like more dangly. Okay. If this has a silver swatch, which it does, it's a little bit of a weird silver swatch. This is kind of accurate to what we have in this room. It's just like a weird, like 3-bulb light, you know? It also gives off a really yellow light, which I'm not a fan of. Like, it actually gives off a yellow light in the house as well. In the flat, sorry. I don't know what light we have in there, and I don't remember what light we have in the living room, and I don't like running away constantly to go and actually have a look at all the lights we have. But at the same time, I kind of want to know. Breakfast wraps are good. Come on, Duke. Okay. Just so I remember, I actually have to light this stuff up, basically, is what I'm doing right now. Otherwise, it'd be a very silly decision. And I know I keep going off to the side, I am eating my wrap that Sam just made me, my boyfriend. I want it accurate though, but I feel awkward leaving again. Do you know what? To the heck with it. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go take some pictures of our lights. Because I'm weird and I want this to be accurate. I will be right back. Whoa. Hi, I'm back, but I'm not quite on the screen. I'm pretty sure you probably heard me go, bathroom. I forgot the bathroom because I didn't mute. I'm not running around in the dark. Shh. I turned on the lights. Okay. So I have pictures. And we have just like weird lights. Where they're all kind of like this, but not. Other than the kitchen. Which the kitchen actually has the super subtle saucer light lights. Where they're like this. And they're a bit weird, but they're like that. And then the bathroom just has that light in it. But like that sort of size, you see? So yeah. Firstly, these lights are more like this. Then we have one light that's there, and then one light that's like there. It's like kind of in front of the door. Like that. And that's essentially the entire house. But like the lights that are here, and the lights that are here and in here are different to the ones that are in here, and they're all different in their own little rooms, basically, which is really frustrating. Because they're not different enough. Like, they're all little weird twirly things, you know? And there's just no light that really represents that, so I'm gonna leave them as there. There's no lights in these things, I'm pretty sure, in our cupboards and all that, because since when has there ever been in those? Food is well good. Oh, there's a little rug here. I actually have a feeling Sam's never noticed that I threw it down, but it does exist. And it's just a white rug, basically, with like colourful polka dots. So it's kind of like this, but imagine if it was white and it had just dots on it. Honestly, that's kind of accurate, but at the same time it's not quite accurate, you know? I hate the fact I have so much custom fun. That's the fuzzy rug! I was looking for that the other day and I couldn't find it and it made me sad. I want like something that has a little bit of colour, but not a lot of colour, you know? That can just kind of sit at the end of the bed like that. And also this needs to just go to the wall. The window to the wall. Like, honestly, it's kind of just that shape too, you know? Can I eat more of my Sunny Ranch? That's a very big carpet. Aw, cute. Honestly, that fits a little bit better with the entire look. Also, these doors just aren't completely white, and it makes me a little bit sad. Do 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 do. Like, none of them are really. That one is really white, though. Oh. some actual kind of needed things in The Sims. Firstly, one of these buggers, which in our flat is actually like on this wall. So that's where I'm gonna put it. One of these. Which in reality, we don't have it on the wall, but I'm gonna stick it up there. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna stick it like there. And that is our flat. We don't have a coffee table or dining table. If I'm not putting one in. One thing I will put in though is an easel. And the reason why I'm putting this in is simply for the fact that I have a lot of my art stuff with me. And that's theoretically where it would be going. I just forgot one really important thing. I have a shelf here. Like, I'm literally looking at it and I missed it. Like, that's not gonna fit. I'd have to use this probably. Which just isn't accurate. Because everything else I'm pretty sure is a 2. And that just isn't a 2 wall I ended up deciding, didn't I? So, which was probably one of the main reasons why I was keeping that out there, because it was like, it's technically a 2 wall, you know? But I decided against that decision. Like, I'm gonna have to use that. It's not accurate. Like, that height is more accurate, but it looks like they've got a mirror texture in there, so I can't use that. Smaller. Like, the only way I could, like, keep it kind of like, oh, this is a thing that exists, but it's on the wrong wall sort of situation, is if I put this, like, here, and just didn't have that there. And then I could put a bookcase that basically I was meant to have another shelf that's meant to be here, but it doesn't exist. Obviously I have all these CC ones, but that doesn't really work when you're trying to not do a CC build. Oh, we also have, like, I feel like I need to put it in because it's a little weird that it exists just in our wardrobe, but it does. We just have a mirror in the wardrobe. As in, it's actually a mirror that's on the floor, but it's in the wardrobe. Also, I kind of want to move this, like, scoot that about so it's a bit more there. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna put a bookcase here. Like, a single bookcase. And then that will give me the vibe. But I still want a wardrobe in here. I feel like the living room is so empty. And, like, you know what? I'm adding things into it. So, you know what? Whatever. Let's put a coffee table down. Like, I don't even know what coffee table we go for. Like, we kind of just want a, like, thing here, you know? It's just such a big distance. That's genuinely, like, how big of a distance it is. So I even think, for this particular build, Like, that would be nice. And yet, I don't like it. It's just not the same colour as that. Do you know what? That has the same tone in it. And that will actually fit. Now it's time for a big carpet. One of the carpets in here that really reminds me of a carpet I had when I was younger is this one. And so I'm tempted to have it, like to put it in here. Like, not that this is a very good look. I'm not- oh my gosh! Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not a nice look and I don't like it, so I regret my decision. Just gotta make sure I'm not clicking on things that are custom content. Oh, I mean, if you're tempted to have one, why don't you have one? Crumpets are good, Helena. Whoopsie. Like, I feel like the carpet should be like the pop of colour in this area. Because it's very brown right now. Like if there's like a blue carpet. You know? And then we have the coffee table on top, which I need to pick a different coffee table for now. You're really turning British. I mean, it is a crumpet. Like, yes. Crumpets are just good. Like, I really like crumpets with Nutella on them though. Because I'm a bit weird, I guess. Honestly, the coffee table would probably just be like this if we were having it. But then that feels really weird to have such a big thing, and it would be more like that, but then that would feel out of place. But this just doesn't look very nice. And like, I know in a lot of people's heads, like, oh, you're trying to fit in one of those coffee tables, because I understand it is very much one of those coffee tables. Oh, our sofa's technically a little bit forward, because we have our little modem thing is currently there, so I might even just put a little table behind it. I'm not a big fan of Biscoff. I just never have been a massive fan of it, and I don't really understand why I haven't. No, like, I don't know, it's just not my thing, I guess. I think in my head, like, it tastes too much how the gingerbread, like, Yankee Candle smells. And to me, the Yankee Candle gingerbread smell is, like, a bit too sickening for me. And so it just kind of turned me off it, I guess. Which is really bizarre that I've managed to put that into words quite easily, but it's me, I guess. I'm glad you can understand. I thought maybe that'd be a bit out of the water, to be honest. Just like a really, like, it'd be really weird. But that was a bit, like, in my head it was a bit too much of a weird analogy. And again, I'm calling it an analogy, but like, that's genuinely how I feel about it. Like that, and then we can stick a little thing on top of this, you know? Also, decorations here. Tea. Oh, do you know what? That would fit in my little cluster of things that I've stuck over here. Because I actually have the tea and stuff. I don't have a lot of tea, but I do have tea, you know? Get out the wall! Aw, that's cute. And they should still be able to use that without an issue. It's a thing! This one looks even more accurate to the one I have. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh yes, it does. It does. It really does. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm actually going to have to place this one myself. Which is fine, because then that means that counter will be able to work no problem. I think. You know, it's just popped into my head that we really should put up in these areas, but at the same time, like, we can't really because it's custom content. So in this game, I have custom content of Jim Pickens. It does look a bit like a trampoline. And me and Sam both have Jim Pickens posters signed by Kevin, call me Kevin, who is a gaming YouTuber that we both met when we went to I-65? Was it I-65? Insomnia? And we've been planning to put them up in frames, and there are actually, because I have custom content, we actually do have Jim Pickens. However, I don't want to put this on the gallery with custom content in it. So, yeah. Okay, I need more decorations. Honestly, plants will do, please. Give me a pretty plant. Aww. Another pretty plant. Oh no. I'm actually not going to play and fiddle with that because I've had to put that down myself. In addition, I need another one over here. I don't know why I say in addition in an actual conversation, but I do. It just feels like such an essay thing, and I always say it in actual conversation. In addition. Also, I want this to be like the signify of our Wi-Fi router that will one day exist and it will actually be working. That'd be nice. And I also feel like I should take more crates just to prove that this is still an unfinished house. You know? And just kind of stick them in here. Despite the fact we actually have stuff in here that we use and we need. You know, this is just a joke at this point. That we have stuff. We just have rubbish laying around. And with that, other than like this little garden I kind of want to do, because I want to give us a little garden, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Thing is, there's no way to really get out here unless I put a door here. Which I mean could work. Oops. Because like, we don't actually have a garden. Obviously. This looks kind of horrific, I'm not gonna lie. But we could have like a tiny one. You know, that's just fit enough for that. Because we actually don't always use our tumble dryer, you see. We do have that to hang out our laundry on. I am going to use this door just because it is also an outdoor door. Which does mean I actually need to move these as this won't work. And I'll just stick him in front of here. Oh, this window. That's the issue. The issue on the table. But it doesn't fit otherwise. Unless I literally move everything. I can kind of just stick them around it, I guess, like that. I mean, that works. You'll still be able to get in through the door and all that. And we have this, like, little garden, and I'm just gonna put, like, I was playing with this yesterday, and I'm just gonna go boop, boop, and then I'm gonna turn this on very light. I'm gonna up the size just a little bit, and then I'm gonna do this to make it look like that's the only path that ever gets walked. And like that's where you mostly stand, so there's just that little bit more there. And I think that honestly kind of helps this like not feel so like ugh. I also do want to add some debug stuff, so bb.show hidden objects, show live edit objects, and now debug. And I need to go ahead and I know exactly what pack it's from. It's just I never really remember like where it is otherwise. And essentially around the trees I'm just going to add a little bit of fluff to the bottom of them. Just to kind of make it look like it's like almost like we don't bother. I do want to get rid of that now and actually see if I can find any flowers because I think it'd be cute to have some. Oh, that's actually... Oh, I've just gotten rid of it. One sec. Let me get it back. So what I also do is I usually stick them around this because in my opinion, it's always really hard to like cut around something like this. And so that to me just makes that feel a little bit nicer. Of course, no windows here, and I don't know if I can naturally fit one in here without it basically causing trouble with the cabinets. Oh, and also that. Like, it would be a problem if it was there, but it has to kind of go up there. I don't know, I'm not sure about that. It just kind of makes it look even more weird. Like the back also has no windows, so I may add one down there. I actually can't do it that way. Like I may even do it like big window. Oh, they don't like that. But maybe one either side? So it's like that, I guess? And that just to me, not that we can see it very well, gives just that little bit more to this place. And there's only the one window there, which is weird, but on the inside, obviously, it makes sense. Quickly save. We don't want to lose all the progress I've just put into doing this, because I don't think I literally saved until now. Like, the last time I saved was probably when I had just gotten into this area. Okay, another thing I want to do is I want to just kind of make it like here dirty and also here and just along here and then also like it's hard to do it on such a low one, but I also don't want that much, you know. But it's much easier to erase it now, apparently. Like that, I guess. And then all of these trees need a little bit under them, this as well. I'm just gonna up this back up so this doesn't take nearly as long. Because the trees typically have quite a bit of dirt just around them. Now, I'm not looking to completely, you know... Also, I think I should have changed the wood for the fences. I don't know why I left it in white, but I did. It should actually be brown. I actually apparently made it white as opposed to made it brown. And then this, really to kind of match it, should be like that. And honestly, I think I'd have to say that's this done. Like, there we go, now it's done. I'd say it fits in, which I'm actually quite proud of that it does. And considering how weird it looks on the inside in comparison to like other things, like other houses that you've built not as a flat into a house, and considering how this looked before, I'm actually really happy with how I've done it. I'm very impressed with myself. I'm not too sure about this carpet still. It feels a little bit like it should. Oh, grey makes that look a lot better. I know I was going to say it was going to be the pop of colour, but grey with the brown looks a lot better. I mean, obviously, there is actually quite a lot of stuff that maybe it could be brown. Do you know what? I like the brown accents as opposed to the white ones. Although I think in this room, like, to be accurate, these would be white. But like, we're probably more likely to get brown stuff, so that makes more sense, I think. But no, I'm actually gonna resave because why not? I feel like as well, there should be essentially, ooh, I want to get some outdoor bins because in our like area we do actually have different bins. So I'm just gonna put 3 here, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, they're, you know, in the garden. So we have, don't know what shade that is. Okay, so that's the food waste. That's general. That's recycling. But yeah. Oh, and I should probably add some more terrain just to that little area too. Little terrain paint for you guys. You know, I'm gonna actually have to erase some of that because I did it way too heavily. But it is what it is at the end of the day, you know? Hey! Almost done. I am literally just playing with terrain paint at this point. Right, and with that, I would say that it's actually done. I don't think it needs necessarily another tree, you know. I think it's alright, like the garden. I mean, we could always stick one in the garden, I guess. I'm saying I guess like I don't like it, but I actually like the idea of this existing here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get my little debug grass quick. Okay. Oh, do you know what? That'll actually look really good against the bins. Like, kind of implying they haven't moved in a little bit, but at the same time, like, you know, it is what it is. And with that, I would actually say that this is done. Now, I am going to very quickly, once again... Oh. I'm going to go ahead and save my game. And honestly, for building, that was really, really enjoyable. I don't build very often, and I even less build just my own stuff. So I'm glad I got that finished though, because it, you know, like, it can take a while to do this sort of stuff, and I just kind of, I wanted it done because I don't want to, like, I would have finished it off stream, but just doing it on stream gives me that more motivation to actually do it, you know. But it's quite late for me. So yes, thank you so much for watching today's stream. I usually stream Monday through Thursday. Currently for this week, it's 8 PM to 11 PM, but starting next week, Monday, it is going to be 6 till 9 PM. So I'm moving 2 hours earlier. The main reason for this is actually because of the fact that I am starting work and I have to be up at 3 AM in the morning to make it to work for 4. And I can't go to bed at midnight and get up in 3 hours to then go to work for like 6. So I'm trying to give myself a few extra hours of sleep. This will be only going on for around a month because I'll be going back to uni and I'll only be working weekends. I'm doing full-time work at the minute because I need to make sure I have enough money to pay my rent. But yes, thank you so much who joined, who stuck around to chat today. Like, thank you so much because you all really do help me out just generally. Like, even if you were a silent viewer, you know what I mean? Like, you are helping out just by doing that. So thank you so, so much. I am going to be heading off now. Thank you, Felina. I hope you all have an absolutely lovely rest of your evening, your day, or your afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, because let's be honest, I have no idea for most of you anyway. Some of you are my friends, so... thank you, Sam. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to hop off. And I'll be back tomorrow at 8 PM BST time. So I will see you all then. Bye-bye.